No, don't let her shame you, Justin!
We're live. Stop.
Oh, we are? Shit.
Hi everyone. Welcome back to Crobaton. Waving issue edition. Crobaton 5th edition campaign by me, Tom, aka BlazeFort, your chaotic evil DM. With me, I have Justin.
I got yelled at.
You didn't get yelled at. I was asking a question.
We have Mary.
Shaming him.
Your reasons.
We have Mary.
Hi.
We have Mary.
I guess I was yelling.
Hi. This is a lot to start with.
We have Alex.
I will not be shamed.
And we have Josh.
Hello.
Riley is not here at the moment. She may join us later. We will see. If you are watching on Twitch, don't forget to follow and maybe subscribe. Twitch Prime is a free subscription you get every month. Just saying. Mare used her Prime sub a little while ago. Thank you again. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And participate in the YouTube premiere that happens on Fridays starting at 6 p.m. The Wednesday after the episode goes live on Twitch, which is at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. That was probably like the smoothest explanation of that I've done, and now I'm breaking it up perfectly. Join the Discord, follow me on Twitter to know when we go live. I think that's about it for early show stuff. Anyone have anything else before I do previously on Crobaton?
Yeah. Who just gifted a sub to Pokimane?
Wait. Bryn.
Thank you.
I mean... Yo, Pokimane just subbed to us.
Yo, it's lit.
What?
And this is apparently... wait, this has been going on for 4 months? Oh no, that's just Bryn's. That's
Bryn's
Bryn's.
gifted. But Bryn also resubbed with Prime for the 4 months. Thank you. And thank you again for the gift sub.
Bryn, I expect this every month now. You have to like gift a sub to Pokimane. One day she'll notice.
I just want to know why Pokimane.
Why not?
Like, there are other big streamers, and there might be like a big like D&D streamer who might actually check us out. I don't know what Pokemon's
Here, what you
gonna
want me
do.
to? Hold on, I'll give this
There
sub
are.
to Dr. Disrespect. Hold on, how do I do this?
Oh my
God, how do I do this?
While Alex figures that out, I'm gonna do previous on Crobaton.
Makes bad
Because I know Mary needs it.
Zebby looks really confused. She was standing on the boat like, what the heck? And you just don't know why.
Oh, well, there you go, Josh.
No, you were definitely at the top of the stairs to below deck, just kind of there for the whole battle. So that's where you wake up.
So, previously on Crobaton, the party set sail from Boatwright on their way to Arawar. Aboard the Suede Shark and its crew, they spent several days at sea with the projected time of taking 8 days. Every day, Edelweiss borrowed Nur to determine if it was a Bones Day. This was done with augury. The party mostly relaxed the first few days. Edelweiss notes the ship was traveling in a strange way one day. Turned out the ship was off course slightly. After pointing this out, the course was corrected. Edelweiss also summoned oranges and water one day after hearing Missy's concern about scurvy. Oranges that were very bland, scattered across the ship, and then only lasted for one day. One day the party weathered a storm that mostly just prevented them from being on the top deck that day. However, it was on the 7th day of travel that a pirate vessel was spotted and began to engage the ship the party was on. When it got closer, they announced that they were going to board. The party was in position to engage should it come down to it. Gordon had other plans and cast Fireball, taking out a few of the boarding pirates and injuring the rest and setting the opposing ship on fire. Despite that situation, the pirates still boarded, and with sure aggression. Battle ensued, and after several of the pirates going down and a cause fear on the captain, the party was victorious. Meanwhile, the pirate ship continued to burn until Edelweiss casted Sleet Storm on it. Where we last left off, the party was discussing what they wanted to do with the pirates and their ship. So for full reminder, there is still the captain and one of the Dragonborn pirates still alive, and they are being watched by Drenna and Lug.
Josh, are you going to thank Alex or?
I did.
Don't leave him hanging like that.
Mhm.
This goes to the wayside.
I have also learned that I cannot gift a sub to Dr. Disrespect because apparently he has received a permanent ban on YouTube.
Oh,
Well, this is Twitch, so I guess it doesn't matter.
yeah, but
was waiting for
moral
that.
compass, I guess.
What's
is a
another?
question.
Oh wait, hold on. I got.
He is. Yeah, that is a thing.
Yeah.
He probably.
I don't know
won't be
anything
live.
about Twitch streamers, but I know this one is a very popular one. So I will. There we
Oh,
go.
God.
Okay, but like,
Gonna
look
be
into their
someone-
history or something.
Yeah,
Too
don't
late,
pick
I already hit
someone
the gift button.
awful.
Pay money, Wubby.
What the hell is that?
He's this man. Bryn is his biggest fan I know, and I have a few other friends that are big fans of him. He is this man who is in a complete green screen suit, except for his face, and that's his whole gimmick.
Alright. Let's play D&D.
We gotta put on a show for Pokimane. Okay.
Let's on a show for a streamer that's like actually a person and
He's a person.
I think she's talking about Pokey.
She might not be terrible.
I don't know anything
I-
about Pokimane.
This is the only stream I watch, and I don't even actually I don't watch it. I'm just on it.
Pokey's chill.
She works
And-
with Cloak.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard anything bad about Pokimane. I think she's like
No.
one of the better
Hold
ones.
on.
She
Google.
just
She's chill.
I know that people stalk her.
That is-
Yeah.
Well, that's true with any like big female on Twitch.
Pokimane.
There was a huge backlash
big female. Full stop.
when it came out that she
Controversy.
had a boyfriend.
So anyway, D&D.
Well,
So-
yeah, she's a paid subscriber now. Let's not look into her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially not
Fine.
on stream.
Background.
Anyway, my favorite streamer is BlazeFort. Let's talk about his stream and what's going on in it presently.
I don't remember if I came back to talk to the group. I remember I went over to the pirates, and
I
I
think
went.
you wanted to ask them something. I think we stopped there.
I think I asked them what their deal was, why they were pirating.
Oh yeah,
Like-
we were gonna get into the morality of the situation. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like all of the pirate
I
tokens.
can't wait for the socioeconomic politics that play into being a pirate.
Just all the pirate tokens just going. "Ah!"
Yeah.
They look really silly.
Yeah, I didn't have time to find a bunch of different tokens.
No,
Xenia
they're-
is suddenly behind me.
Hi.
Raven
Hi.
Queen's blessing, I think.
Here, she'll give you some space. Fluffy poop. She's bleeding. She's not sure why. She's standing behind you, going, "Oh God! When did this happen?"
Anyway, so are we picking up with Edelweiss, you asking the captain?
Yeah, sure, I guess. So, hi. This was awkward. Why did you pirate us? Why do you pirate?
How is pirate?
How do pirate?
Why
is pirate?
Like, do you get something out of it? Do you just save everything? Are you part, like, I don't know, is there more of you? Is that like, you know, like you have a union or something? Like,
Like he so his expression starts off like when you first approach him as like anger, like he doesn't want to deal with this, he's upset clearly, but as the more this question goes on, his expression just goes into like a "what are you talking about" kind of thing.
All of us have that expression on our face.
I don't know why you're asking me all these questions.
Well, I mean, let's be honest, Hills, you're not really in the best position right now.
No,
know,
these
your
ships
ships-
aren't normally guarded with spellcasters.
That's true. I don't really think guarded is the right word to use here. We're just getting passage here. This is really uncomfortable. This is like just bad luck on your part.
He kind of like looks down in disappointment.
Same. Yeah. But yeah, what were you expecting out of this? Just like, oh, I am going to take all of your oranges or something, and then just take the oranges? Like,
To be fair, they probably get away with it a lot.
oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, we're not on a lot of ships.
Listen,
They probably did expect that, yes.
we're outcast of Rugate. We set sail because there was nowhere else for us to go. And to be frank, there hasn't been many ships in this area lately because of boat rates shutting down. So we thought, oh, there's going to be a new ship here? Might as well be able to take something from it. And then you guys show up.
Yar.
Give her a thumbs up.
I am the new pirate.
Misfortune's vote has changed.
I guess.
If this man was physically able to facepalm at this point, he would be. But he
Yar
is,
swashbucklers.
but he's currently restrained.
Sponge boy, me lad.
Well, this has been an inconvenience for everybody here. How many left are there of you? Is it 1, 2? It always almost counts the dog, and then doesn't. And then there's a couple over there. How many more are left?
There's a dog?
Trena's dog.
It's Trevor's dog.
Oh, right. Look. Okay.
Yeah.
If there was a dog, I probably roasted it, but
Oh.
Yeah, dogs aren't known for having many hit points. But so you've seen the 2 that's in front of you. There's 3, for lack of a better term, stooges trying to figure out their way across the ice, and the burned bits of ship that they're currently on. He kind of like looks around to see like who's still moving. Well, I think there's probably 2 more below deck from what you see.
I try not to acknowledge the dead body directly to my left. It's awkward. So like 7 of you total left, I think, if my numbers are correct.
Yeah.
Hey, there's 7 more in total. What do we want to do with them?
Well, we have more manacles.
when did you get more manacles?
I mean, everybody has a set, right?
Do I still have mine?
I don't think most of us do.
Did I get a manacle set?
Everybody got
ever
one.
Well,
get
we gave a set
mine?
to everyone.
Did I ever get mine back?
There
Yeah.
We
were.
did not. Yours are with the kobolds.
That's true. There are.
I don't know how they got there, but they're there.
I gave them to the kobolds. When I got the
I
void
lost
form,
mine somewhere.
in
Can I get
case.
another one, Josh?
Zeddy points at the kobold.
Pretty sure my manacles went away with the void cloak lady.
Well, we got those back though.
Then you have them.
I think
Oh.
between all of us, we have a guaranteed 3. Josh has one,
Great.
definitely. Edelweiss, definitely. Josh has one, not Throden. Edelweiss definitely has one. And there's a third one floating. Yeah. I mean, we could just start chaining them to each other, yeah? Like a chain gang? So that's a thing, right?
That sounds illegal.
What do you plan on doing with us?
Not here. Trying to figure that out, my man. Do we sound like we know?
Gorgon will just
Taking you
like,
with
Probably
us,
much
and we'll
more
bring you into the
pirate
proper
movies.
authorities. Of course.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
What you got on the ship?
Gorgon will like lean over to everybody else and say, "Hey, if we aren't gonna like take these guys in, how much do you think we can get on a bounty for each of them?"
Would Goonies even have a bounty on their heads?
Wait, this is the Goonies?
I knew he was gonna get that like that.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been pirating?
This is our first day.
We rock paper scissors for captain.
Steve was gonna retire.
7 minutes.
11 days. Must be a few years now. Crew's changed.
They've been pirating for a couple of years. There's probably at least one bounty.
You say that out loud, even though Gorgon definitely didn't say it loud
Nah.
enough for you to hear.
I don't know.
Oh, you know
If he
what?
wanted
I
to
think
hear,
they
he
just
could've.
keep yelling at me.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we're just yelling instead of getting closer.
Yeah. Yeah, not even Throden is down here.
Yes, it's just me and
And Drena.
Trena.
The rest of us leaning on a railing like, hey, I think they were buddy. What do you think?
Well, Thorn's with the captain wherever he is.
Oh, then you need to be moved.
No,
Where's
the
the
captain
captain?
of the ship.
The
not
captain's
the
like right in
captain
front of you, I
the
believe.
Pirates.
Oh, captain of this ship. Okay.
Right?
Oh,
Captain of
captain,
the
my
pirates.
captain.
Oh, oh,
We ended
okay.
the last session with him in Throne's manacles, with Throne basically, holding on to him.
Well,
No,
then you
no,
should-
no.
Well, no,
because, like, go-
you gave
no,
over
because-
to Drenna.
Yeah,
Drenna's
and
holding
then
up.
we all went ahead and little powwow.
Right, right.
I mean, if you're here, you're here. Cool. I'm just. It's just me, a dead body, and the captain, with Drenna in tow.
Don't
and
forget
Plus
the
Throden is holding onto the other
Oh.
pirate.
Dog.
As you do. Look, this is probably not going to end well. I would, at the very least, suggest that the rest of your crew come over here. Sophie knows it's all of you here. And then we'll decide what happens.
Make a persuasion check.
I
Edelweiss is a strong suit.
yes,
Mhm.
1000%. Persuasion, not performance.
Is he still under the
Same
effect of
number.
cause fear, or
No, that would have gone away by now. Because I think that's
Okay.
only for a minute, right?
yeah? I'm gonna say yes because I don't feel like looking at the description.
So,
Good roll, Justin.
A dirty one.
Yeah.
the best roll.
I should have looked at the spell description.
There's a dead body next to me. Like, it's just weird. I can't concentrate on the conversation.
There's no need to bring them into this.
I feel like that's wrong.
They know what they signed up for.
Ja. Und this is that thing.
They made no advancements onto this vessel. Only myself and my compatriot here.
So I guess the others are just dead to you now.
They
And-
inherited the boat.
Can Gorgon go ahead and cast Cause Fear on him again, and
Yeah.
then scream at him over Edelweiss and say, "Hey, listen to the man now and get your men over here!"
A not subtle 30-foot check.
I say, yeah, you can cast Cause Fear again.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
That's
mind
always
if someone
insane.
else wanted to
I mean-
chime in here.
This is a step.
I'm like a child. I don't know what you want me to do. About these pirates with boats.
You know, if I were
I like Thornton's idea.
if I were a pirate captain, I think I would be more upset if a child was one of the things that took me down.
You know?
I like Thornton's idea. I think Thornton knows what he's doing.
I know many things. This is true. Thank you, Misfortune.
You're welcome. Otherwise, it's okay. You don't need their life story.
No, it's good to know if this is a morally ambiguous situation.
No, I think it's worse if we do. Because then, feelings
She
get
does-
involved.
She doesn't want, like, their misfortunes being played on her conscience.
Get
Haha.
it?
Like, imagine she might be taking away someone's, like, father for Christmas or something. What's Christmas in Crobaton?
Year's End feast.
Zen. Like, she might just be completely decimating a whole family.
No!
Alex, he
That is a-
fails.
That's a 22 insight. Is Misfortune okay?
No! I can't watch.
Anytime we're like, if we put shackles on anyone, Misfortune's like, ah, the whole time and can't handle it.
I almost wasn't, and then Gordon made it work. God, this is why I think we should just not talk to them. Because feelings get had.
Well, I'm just saying, like, my ideas keeps families together.
I mean, at the very least, we should probably make sure that none of them get away.
Families together.
Very clearly seeing the flaws in that logic.
Yes.
Joanna probably rolls her eyes at that.
Yeah, so does he bring over the rest of his crew?
We'll make an intimidation check with it. Is it? I think he has disadvantage, but I'll just give you advantage because it's not really contested.
Okay, that's gonna be 18 total.
Okay. So otherwise you can see it a bit more clearly, but like his pupils kind of dilate as he looks up towards Gorgon, and you kind of like almost like not like quite like whimpers, but like there's like some kind of like nervousness to him now, and then he turns towards his ship. Men, come aboard. And
He's
you
gonna
can
pee his
see-
pants.
You can see the three that you can still see are all frantically trying to figure out what to do because the plank is like down a little bit at this point. It is covered in ice, and they also have to get down to the others. So they will eventually make their way across the ship, but it's going to take like a few minutes.
Could you say they're in A slippery situation.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks for stopping by. Pokey, we appreciate you. I'm gonna just leave them with Jenna for a bit, I guess. Hey, so I'll do this thing so we're all together again. So once they all get on the ship, do we just want to tie them up or something?
Yes.
Okay. I figured it was easier to try and, just have them call over everybody rather than us try and board the ship and try and do things. Does I don't know, does anyone want to go looting, or do we just want to just get them and go?
Sure. And Gorge
Hey-
will promptly begin
Hey,
walking
old
over.
man, what's your acrobatics like?
What's
I'd like to
yours?
see you make it over that plank.
What's your slippy
All right.
slide you look like?
Gorgon will go ahead and try and make it over the plank.
Oh god.
I never looked at my dex stat until now. Now that I think about it.
Well, I was gonna say, like, while you were deciding that, because like there are still crew members on this ship.
Mm-hmm.
I think the captain would have
Right.
like spoken up at this point. We can assist in help tying them up. We don't usually find ourselves in this situation.
This seems like a new situation for everybody involved.
It's new for me.
I mean, this is the first time it's happened to me overseas, but
I've never tied anyone up.
Okay, in some shape or form, this is new to us.
He kind of calls out.
Oh, don't
and,
roll for that, Justin.
So the captain does kind of call out and tells like someone to go lower decks and grab rope.
so you said these guys came out of Rugate?
They are from Rugate.
Aren't they racist?
How much do you know about
Innately?
Rugate?
Are you assuming that because
Yes.
a person comes
Yes.
from a certain place that?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just checking. I'm glad we're on the same
Yes.
page, bud.
Gordon, give me a history check.
Oh boy. That's a total of... Wait, where's history? Okay, there it is. 19.
So yeah, you'd know, like, the humans of Rugate are usually, more like, human-centric. Not to the point where they keep everyone out of the city, but, like, compared to Boatwright, where it's, like, very open to having outsiders, come in and stay, Rugate's a lot more stricter on that sense.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Gorgon wonders why there's Dragonborn among them. He'll ask after he loots.
Okay, so you are going across the plank then, right?
Yes! I will walk the plank! Yaha!
Give me an acrobatics check.
Oh boy.
Alright, Tom. This is your chance to get revenge for Bug.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so you do make it across the plank, even though it's like at like a not so great incline, decline. I don't know. It's a ramp essentially now, not a plank. But when you do get across, you have one of the humans still standing there, kind of like dumbfounded about what's going on, and also like almost like on an island. Like there's a hole where you like first get off the plank.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to know what you would like to do. So you do have this hole in front of you, and most of the ship most of this area of the ship is covered in ice.
Mm-hmm. So there's a hole. Do I see anything in the hole? Like, what's in the hole?
Fire.
No, there's no more fire. Thanks to Edelweiss. It just seems to go into like the lower deck. So you can see there's a few cannons set up, which if those went off, that might have been a little scary. And then
Could have fireballed the ship and then fireballed us indirectly.
But you do see like a staircase that goes down into like presumably another lower deck. A few rooms strewn about. Kind of just look like general like cabin's quarters kind of thing.
Ooh, captain's quarters.
Cabins.
Oh, cabin's quarters. Oh, okay.
Yeah, not the captain's quarters.
Yeah.
I thought you said Kevin's quarters. I'm like, now I gotta.
This is
Who's
Kevin.
Kevin?
This is regular.
I was like, now I gotta figure out who this guy is.
Something about becoming emotionally attached to these individuals.
Yeah. Before he goes, he said he'll yell back across and ask if anybody else is coming along.
Should I just keep an eye on him?
Sure.
It might help if you kept both eyes on him.
This should be the general idea.
Alright.
Great.
Zemi's gonna jump over the railing unnecessarily. As long as it's less than 10 feet, I'm not gonna break my G-dag ankles diving off of that for flavor.
I'd say you're fine.
Great. I jump over the railing unnecessarily, and I'm gonna go with Gorgon to walk the plank that I'm familiar with, that I know how it got the way it is. Yeah.
Okay.
I do that.
Alright. So,
Well, I was gonna have
Gorgon...
Zini make a
right,
check as
right.
well.
Acrobatics?
Yes.
I just always assume she
you get the
succeeds
backflips.
her acrobatics
Does it?
check.
Okay.
She just does it, yeah.
I love when you ask me to use backflips, Tom. It's awesome. That's a 17.
Okay, yeah, you're fine in getting across the ramp.
Do I use backflips?
I'd say if you like stumbled a little bit, yeah, you could probably use a backflip just to regain your balance. I don't know.
Cool, gotcha.
I don't know if you should back the mission stuff.
I probably shouldn't.
It's like that unnecessary flare backflip that people do when they're parkouring. Like, a backflip just to do
I will
it.
now only imagine every single time Zeneria does something, there's just a quiet parkour.
Parkour.
We just don't hear it because of the mask. It blocks off.
It's the actual use of the mask.
Mask of parkour.
The
Takes
mask of
attunement.
parkour.
Okay, so where are you two going on the ship?
I'm following Gorgon.
I'm looking for the loot. The booty!
Okay.
Not the captain's booty, though, but the booty.
It's not very nice.
Well, yeah, you would have stayed on your ship
Yeah,
if you wanted
yeah,
the captain's
yeah,
booty.
yeah.
We know where that is.
Jenna's got that covered.
Anyway.
All right,
His
so
book
you
meeting is watching.
I'm sure she is.
she's probably like,
Yeah,
why
she's
do I have a
watching, trying to
substance
get
for
all up in that captain's booty.
This is for the other.
Oh
campaign.
my.
Guys, she's gonna respond. We're gonna feel so bad.
Knowing
But
our luck,
but
sure.
like, how hype would it be if she did?
So
I
hype.
think we'd clip it and then end the stream. We're done.
We've made it, guys.
That's it. It's over.
But so where are you two going? Because you're kind of like almost in between the top deck and like the one below that. You're closer to the top deck.
We're just gonna. I guess we'll go in the hole.
Okay.
and then try and find the loot.
Okay. So make an investigation check.
Wow. What the hell am I rolling 12s all day for? 19.
19. Okay. So you check a few rooms that like appear like on either side of it. So like obviously like not the crew's quarters, but so you check a few rooms, then you do find a room with several chests in it.
Are they locked?
Would you like to check?
Yeah.
They're locked.
Do they look trapped?
Would you like to investigate them?
Well,
Yeah.
Gordon just tried to open them, right?
No, I just checked if they were locked.
They are.
That's a dirty 20.
As far as you can tell, they are not trapped.
Can I attempt to smash one open?
Okay, make an attack roll.
And, like, destroy the lock. With my chains, I imagine.
It's just full of stuffed animals from all the
That's a
crewmates,
15.
Yeah, I'd say 15's like just enough to kind of break it open.
I open it. I'm gonna say it was the biggest, fanciest looking chest. If I can still use that 15.
I was imagining like they'd be like roughly similar in size. Like maybe they would have. It's not like they bought like 6 or 7 chests and were like, all right, they're all matching, perfect. No, they probably stole them.
Yeah.
So they're slightly different, but if you go into the biggest one, what you see is a chest like kind of like layered with golden coins, mixed in with like some silver and some copper as well.
And he smashes it, opens it slowly, and like, Gorgon.
Yeah.
Opens it all the way.
That's a lot of expeditions.
I'll say it's not full, but it is like there's at least like some kind of layer of coins just laying the bottom of this chest.
So we take the gold, we sell the ship, turn in the bounties for the pirates, and we're rich. We can buy boat rights.
Selling the ship sounds a bit more difficult. We'd have to get it to a destination somehow. How would you suggest getting this gold onto the other ship?
Well, the captain seemed to be very cooperative with me. We can probably get his men to just ship it, take everything over onto here.
You don't think there'll be an issue if they find out the contents?
Well, they know the contents already, I believe.
All right. Hold on, yeah. Discord's dying. So I have everyone muted for stream for the time being. We are going to see if this fixes itself in a second. For stream, I am going to put us to a be right back while this gets sorted out. Hello. We're back.
Again.
Discord's back. Discord's apparently receiving lots of spikes. And for some reason I can't change the server that we're using, so that doesn't help. So where we left off, Zeneria and Gorgon were in what seems to be like a treasure room of the pirate's ship.
Zenny was monologuing.
Yeah. So can you just like repeat everything you said word for word there?
Okay, so regardless of how we get this onto the Suede Shark, once we have it on the Suede Shark,
Was that the name of the ship we were on?
Yes.
yes,
Oh.
we will either. I wasn't here and I know that. We will either have to remove all of these from the Suede Shark while we are in Aratoire, and I just get the feeling that you don't really trust many people in Aratoire, so I don't know if you would want to
No,
do
they're all
that.
brutes.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. You lit half this boat on fire.
They were going to attack us.
It's brute in a different way. Anyway, so the other option would be to leave this here on this ship, which can leave whenever it wants. So we can't let the crew of the Suede Shark know what's in these unless we offered them some of it.
I was
That
about to
might
say
help.
we could. I mean, I'm not opposed to letting some of it go. I mean, there's plenty enough here for all of us.
Fair. Also, we don't know the contents of everything else. We should probably search the captain for some keys.
Or, and then he go ahead and smacks his staff against his hand as if like he's ready to break more locks open.
Well, that'll just make it easier for anyone else to tamper with it or steal from it.
That's true. I'll go get the captain.
Just take his keys. Do you
Okay.
think I should? It might be easier for me to get across the bridge.
I don't know. He hasn't been very cooperative with that always, but he seems to like me.
I was going to be creepy, but okay.
Oh,
How
if
high
you'd
is
like to
your
go be creepy, do your
intelligence
thing. How high is my intelligence?
Yeah.
18.
He seems
Everyone
to
likes
like me.
I'm just being sarcastic. Is it? No, go be creepy.
I'm gonna go back up and go across the bridgey thing. The gangplank, as it's called.
The gangplank.
The gangplank. Do you want another acrobatics?
I'd say once you've figured out how to do it once, it's not as big of a deal to do it the second time.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna walk up to the pirate captain and get uncomfortably close to him. Is the cause sphere is not still active, I imagine?
Only lasts a minute and it's concentration, so
Okay.
I'd say probably not.
Okay. I'm just gonna get kind of uncomfortably close and ask him politely, making direct mask contact. Do you keep your keys on you, or are they found somewhere in your quarters?
Roll persuasion or intimidation, depending on what you're going for.
I'll go with intimidation. I'm trying to be weird and creepy. It's a 2. I ask him very, very politely.
He just starts laughing in your face.
He was so polite before. He started giving us his life story.
Cause fear helps.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna
Well, I'm gonna get you.
can
Yep.
if I do something else, can I attempt another check?
Yes, but the DC might go higher.
Tap me in,
Okay.
coach. I got plenty
I'm
of spell
gonna-
slots.
I'm gonna grab the back of his neck so that my chains on my wrist scratch the side of his neck and say, I'm sorry, I don't think you heard me. Do you keep your keys on your person?
All right, so the DC is going up, but you can roll with advantage.
That's a 16.
He seems slightly unsettled by the metal, like, scratching at the back of his neck, but he stays silent.
I just start searching his belt and his
Okay.
pockets.
Make an investigation check.
That's a 10. That's a 10.
So like even like the position that he's in, because he's not just standing there, he's kind of like on his knees. You can't really get like a good gauge of like what's on him, but like you see like kind of like the equipment like he had on him, but like nothing really of note.
He doesn't have another coin purse. Darn.
Not really much of a reason for him to carry it on him, is there?
Fair. I'm gonna kick him and then walk away and go back to Gorge.
Okay.
not like enough that it makes it difficult for Drenna to hang on to him if she's hanging on to him. Oh, but one of those good like post bad cop interrogation like dirtbag. One of those.
Like you purposefully stub your toe on him.
Yeah, let's go for that.
So you gremlin kicked him.
That levels with
Or
I
tripped. You know, we're not really sure.
think purposeful toe stubbing is about as intimidating as I've been.
No tubbing.
Stow tubbing and thumb whopping and whatnot.
By Champa Wamba.
Jumbo.
That's not even how you pronounce the man's name, but I don't know how to pronounce the name.
How dare you tell
Jumba in the room right now? La Chompa Wampa?
Chumbawamba?
Chupawapa Nupa Nipopichi.
What?
I can't even hear.
Ho 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 solo.
Alright, so
Oh, we can't get sued by Disney
Gorgeous.
Pokemon.
Alright, bring it back, Jabba.
Huddies. He's speaking pretty good huddies.
So anyway, what is everyone doing? If
Sorry, did
anything,
Zeneria come back?
yes, she went
where?
back toward Fortune.
With no keys.
Oh, Zeneria. Oh, where's the key?
Are you a Hut or are you French?
Yes.
Really messed up.
Let's see here. I need to write down a note. French Jabba character. Perfect.
French hut.
French. I don't know why that just sounds like pizza.
Oui, solo.
It's like a new branch they're opening up in France.
Oh my god.
You can't French the hut.
You can't French it.
I get back without keys, and I'm like, why do people keep telling me that the mask is so scary when clearly it's not? Anyway, I couldn't
Wait a
find
second.
it.
Hold on. Miss Fortune has a complaint. You've been complaining about it.
No. The mask is better than my scary face.
Got it.
So you come back and say that?
Yes, I say I know why you're complaining about the mask. It's clearly not that scary.
Have I ever complained about the mask?
I think
Well-
I don't think so.
Everyone says that the mask is scary.
Yeah, we say that because we don't think your face is that scary.
Are you in the treasure room?
Nobody cared who
cast
I
message.
was till I put on the
Gorgon is starting to rub off on Misfortune. Gorgon is just starting to rub off on Misfortune is all.
I am traveling through time and space.
I'm hearing voices. Anyway, I
Sorry,
don't.
on the map, you're still there.
That's fair. So is Gorgon.
Gorgon hasn't left.
Move yourself,
Jeez.
Gorgon.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be close in case he has to cast another fireball.
But he is still in the room with you.
No, I didn't. I feel like I hear Missy's voice, but I didn't get any keys. We can still try to move these, though it will be difficult.
Hold on, I'll
Cast
go.
message.
I'll go ahead and talk
Hey.
to this asshole.
I'm casting message across the boats. Hey, you came over and kicked this guy and then left. What's up?
I actually hear a voice in my head this time. Is there a word limit?
No, but it's like limited to like an action, so you're limited by time.
Yeah.
We found treasure chests. I was looking for keys, but we should just be able to smash them open if we can get them across the plank. I explain in message, which you only hear in your head.
Yeah.
Gorgon does get to hear that.
No, Gorgon doesn't hear
Maybe?
anything.
Or he sees me.
He can see
Gorgon-
you mouthing something.
No, he can't.
No, he can't. Yeah, so he has no idea.
Scoping like a marionette puppet.
He just kind of watches Eddie.
But yeah, Gorgon's
Like
going up to talk to
Myers.
the guy.
Gorgon has to
Um,
vamp for a minute because he knows what Zune is doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, treasure chests, smashing, got it. Okay.
Alright, so Gorgon, you're approaching him again.
Yeah, yeah. He's gonna go up to him and he's gonna like turn him around really aggressively and like grab him by the grab like his clothes by the chest and just start shaking him around. Casting Cause Fear, by the way. And he'd say,
Okay, make sure you mark off a
That's
spell
lost.
slot.
"What?
Make sure you mark off another spell slot.
Yep. 3 level 1 spell slots marked down." All right, and he said, and he goes in and starts like screaming at the guy and really ripping into him. He's like, "What, are you trying to give my friend a hard time, huh? Just give her the damn keys! Where are they? Where's the money, Lebowski?"
Oh my god.
And then he's like, "You know, I can feed you to the orcs when we hit Artwar. They're brutes, mindless animals." And he's gonna,
So,
they're not gonna show you any mercy. And he's gonna go ahead and,
alright, so make an
Brenda's
intimidation
just
check.
standing next to you the entire time.
He
yeah.
he saved with a natural 20, so he's not affected by cause fear. But still give me an intimidation check. This DC is still going higher because Zenaria failed.
Got a
He's
natural
not-
20.
Are you getting worn
Um,
down by all these people harassing him, or?
Yeah.
What is the total?
The total, 26.
Okay. I didn't think your charisma was that high.
I have
pretty high.
proficiency in it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you have
Higher
permission.
than
Oh yeah, remember
mine.
Gorgon was supposed to be a bard originally.
Yeah, you do have +6. Okay. So at this point, he does like look like a little bit nervous. So you defeat me and you take everything that I have.
That's what you get.
I don't recall striking at you first.
Did they shoot the cannons first?
Uh-oh.
No, I shot the cannon first.
He thinks that morals will work on Gorgon. Have I got
Well,
news
no.
for
They,
him?
Well,
they shot a cannon towards us.
Yeah, they
Okay,
did.
so
Yeah.
Gordon's just gonna turn around, grab him very firmly by the neck, and say, and just like point his gaze up at the flag and say, "It doesn't matter."
He doesn't have morals.
No, I point up at the I make him I point out the stupid Jolly Roger that he's flying and yeah.
Misfortune is saying that about
Oh,
Gordon.
okay.
He doesn't care.
Oh, he just say he doesn't care? Okay, yeah, that's true.
So you ruined my life for how I make a living.
Yeah, and how many people's lives have you ruined, huh? I saw how many chests were down there. It looked like it was quite a bit.
Ruined, not as many as you'd think. I take some, not all.
Can I,
But if you want to take everything that I have, keys in the drawer. In the captain's quarters.
Oh,
Top drawer on the left.
Gordon's gonna like shove him down on his knees and walk off.
Okay.
Can I tell Throden what they're doing? Just sort
I
of
assume Throden can see.
No. Like telling Throden what's in
The
your
information she got from message.
head. Yeah, from message. Just be like, yeah, they're trying to get the treasure chests over here. I don't know how important that is, though. Our ships are slowly drifting apart, and the plank's going to come down at some point.
Yep.
Okay.
Huh.
You know, normally I'd be able to do something helpful here, but not today.
I'd say by this point the other crew members have made their way onto the ship and are just very confused.
Why not today?
They
Oh, I may have already used the necessary, spell, energy things. I don't fully understand it myself.
I mean, like, you got natural leadership skills. You don't have to use your spell slots for that.
I guess I could try. I never thought my leadership ability would allow me to teleport, but
No.
maybe it'll work. Rowan's gonna stop and just think motivational thoughts very hard.
Edelweiss is gonna tap you on the shoulder and cast guidance.
Alright, hold on.
Give me a D20 check plus charisma.
Plus charisma.
Yeah.
And my
I can't
guidance?
work with Ronan anymore.
Let's see, that's a 17 total.
Wait, guidance.
I rolled the guidance.
Oh.
Give me a +2. Now, hold on, I'm gonna spend a luck on that nothing 20.
It helps.
20 total.
Alright, so you're just thinking motivational thoughts.
Yep. Gonna see if
Okay.
I can teleport. I love Misty Step.
So
You used the luck for that.
throw
What else would I use a luck for?
I don't know.
This is the lucky moment.
Don't worry, I got one left.
So specifically, you were trying to cast a spell that you don't have a slot for.
That is correct.
Okay,
Do you have Misty Step?
he does.
Yeah. I have it always prepared.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Colby.
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 So you think really hard. You kind of like channel like a bit of the energy that you're normally used to, and you almost feel like you're like pushed forward for a second, and then like when you open your eyes, you are literally standing like a foot forward of where you just were.
What did we see?
It was almost like Throden was like pushed by the wind.
So it kind of looks like he took like a step.
Yeah.
Like,
It just looks like he took a step.
yeah.
It's like when you don't have your sea legs fully adjusted yet. You're just like, oh.
Yeah.
He's almost
Like he
like
caught
a
himself from,
shuffle
yeah,
forward, but like very elegantly.
Yeah, he caught himself from like, oh.
Oh, look at that! It worked! No, I didn't go as far as normal. Well, I'll work on it, Misfortune. Maybe I'll get there one day.
I believe in you.
Well, apparently so do I.
That's wonderful. This conversation has been no help whatsoever. I am going to unsubscribe to myself,
Hard
and you can continue.
Crobaton is gonna go down to the pirate captain and just see if he's been, like, hurt at all from the interrogations.
I mean, he's been kicked and thrown to the ground. So, like,
It's scratched a little bit.
a little bit scratched in the back of his neck. But not enough for, like, any more, like, hit points.
A few lay on hand points to try and heal him up.
Okay. How many points are you going to use?
How wounded does he look?
He's in roughly about a fifth of what he has.
Okay.
We've got good cop, bad cop over here.
Someone will give him 8 hit points.
Right? He's been healed for 8 hit points.
Sorry for them roughing you up like that there.
He kind of, like, looks back up at you, not, like, fully, like, picked himself up from when Gorgon threw him on the ground. But he does kind of, like, recenter himself. On his knees still. Yeah, and what of it?
No. I'm sorry that it happened.
Make a persuasion check.
Alrighty then. Total.
Okay, you rolled, the physical die was lower, but the total is higher. Oh, there's a cat.
Kitty cam.
Meow meow.
Fine.
Wait,
You
I
see-
still don't have guidance, do I? Or was that one check?
No, it's one check, and it's literally the next thing you do. Like, it only lasts for one round.
Alright. Okay.
Yeah. Is it only one round? I thought it was a minute.
It's concentration of one round, I believe.
Up to 1 minute.
Up to 1 minute?
Mhm.
Okay, but it is concentration.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, you used it, so that was it.
Yeah.
It's not like Bless.
Worth it.
But he looks back up at you. Well, you at least seem a bit nicer than the others.
Thank you. I tried.
He's a little bit
It's
confused.
Too hard to be nicer than those two, though. They're a little rough around the edges.
You're telling me you don't look the way I do. My shit
No,
doesn't look like the way that yours does.
That's true. You have a very different flag than ours. It's kind of spooky. Zed might like it.
Zeddy approved.
Right. Was there something you wanted?
Oh, I just, gave you a little bit of healing. That's a thing I can do.
Not something I can do. It's appreciated.
Great!
Although, based on what I fear they have in store for me, it might be in vain.
Well, I can promise you that I'll see you as safely as possible to Eric Waller.
He looks a little disappointed in you saying that. Very well.
What?
I think Throden was very clear earlier that he wanted to take them to Eretwar, but
Yeah.
he has suffered some
to be-
recent brain trauma, perhaps, so yeah. Forgetfulness is okay.
To be arrested.
Well, he did see you all go into a huddle to decide what you wanted to do. So this is the first time I think he's hearing that that's what the decision that was made.
By the way, earlier I wanted to ask, does Throne know anything about Ruki?
You can make a history check.
Because I know there's some history with them in Formosh, but ooh, that's a 5.
Yeah, you're aware that there was a tie between Vormosh and Brugade at some point. You don't know to like what extent. You weren't really delving into the politics of that very much.
Throne just liked hearing about the fights.
Yeah, it sounds like Throden. Alright, anything else you're doing, Throden?
I guess Throne at this point is going to stay by the captain,
Okay.
so he can maybe, stop him from being hit again.
Smart.
Boring.
Is there anyone or anything that Missy or Alias want to do, or do you want to go back to Senny and Gorgon?
I'm just here waiting.
Okay.
I
Gorgon
was
goes,
going to try to play rock paper scissors with Malaka, but she didn't answer me when I texted her.
Rude.
Very
She's
well.
I think she's busy. The saxophone man is pretty entrancing.
Guys, I have way too much ADHD for all the stuff that's coming up in the Discord. I can't deal with it.
All you need to know is that there's this saxophone guy on the train.
You know what? There sure is.
Other than
Alright.
that, otherwise isn't doing anything.
Then Zini and Gorgon, what are you doing?
I went to go get the keys.
Okay. Give me an investigation check. It's more for timing than if you find it.
Ooh. My luck has run out. That was a 2, so that's an 8 total, right? No, 9 total.
See, now the boat's floated away. And then look what you've done.
Scenario, we can be pirates.
So it
I do like the spooky flag.
and the charred barn aesthetic. It's great.
Perfect.
So it takes you
I
a while
paid
to
for the
find.
skin on Sea of Thieves.
Not a sponsor. So Gorgon, you take a few minutes to find just the captain's quarters, but like once you get there, you're able to check the desk, and lo and behold, there's a set of keys.
All right. So then I'll return to Zaneria, be like, got the keys, and then I jangled them.
That's frustrating, but okay.
We can work on that together. Don't worry.
We open the stuff
Okay.
What is in this stuff?
and do the thing.
Yeah.
So there is a large sum of gold, silver and copper. Where is it? There it is. There's several opaque blue gems that you find, 8 of those. And then there is one vial of red liquid.
Can we carry all of this stuff without the thingamadoos? Crates? Chests?
Yeah, because do we factor in coin weight when we put it in our inventory?
Can we just pocket this?
Yeah, yeah.
Can I video game
I
it?
remember. I
Just
remember.
add it to your inventory. Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Please.
I'd say, given this sum, you probably couldn't just pocket all this gold.
Can we do halfsies? And, like, can we make 2 trips? How many trips would it take? How difficult would it be to get a chest? Can we get all of it into one chest?
I'd say you could probably get into 2 chests.
How
That's not
big are
bad.
these chests? How many men do we need to carry it? How difficult would it be to get them over the bridge?
You'd probably need 2 people to carry the chest if they're full.
Okay.
Difficulty carrying it across the plank that's not doing so great, kind of difficult, but doable.
In our search of this ship, have we seen any other planks? Did they have one boarding method?
I'd say no.
Pretty dumb.
There would be another like plank or 2 that you could reasonably use. Maybe they'd have ones for like different lengths.
Cool.
This one is probably like their medium one, so there's definitely like a longer one that you can use.
Have we've seen that sucker?
Yeah, it probably would have been on the like 2nd deck.
Cool. Okay. I asked Gorgon to move things into fewer crates. And then I'm gonna go move a plank.
All right. Gordon starts moving things.
Okay. So that's gonna take you guys a few minutes. Is there anything that anyone else wants to do in that time?
I assume Croden could see the plank action going on. Could he help Zeneria with that?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Same.
Okay. So, Scenario, you'll get a little bit of assistance of setting up a new plank, and I'd say you're able to like get like a few crates together just to like even out where the level is.
Great. I wanted to enlist you two to carry things anyway, if you don't mind taking a moment.
Alright.
Yes, that's fine.
Go visit Gorgon.
Okay. And I guess by this time, Gorgon could have sorted through the stuff and then fit them into 2 chests. And are you guys just gonna take it over? What are you gonna do with it?
Well, my carrying capacity is 718 pounds, so I could just like one arm it, I think.
Oh yeah, I can lift 660 pounds.
We'll try and help, I guess.
How do you do carrying?
Yeah, I guess I'll help in some way.
Yeah. Does it matter? How do you calculate carrying capacity?
I don't know. I just hover over the thing on.
It's
DBM.
15 times your strength score.
Scenario, your carrying capacity is 195.
So,
Oh wait,
if I
hold on.
have a negative in strength, if you multiply a number by that.
Missy can stay over
It's your
there.
strength score, not your modifier.
Yeah, it's a score.
Got it.
So it's not a lot, but it's not 0 or less than. Oh, that, wait,
Yeah.
that's what you're wondering.
You said how much was it again? It's your strength times what?
15. For you, it's doubled because you have powerful build.
Yeah.
Right. Why is this number does not look
Yeah.
right?
Are you looking at the push, drag, lift thing? Because that's also higher.
I'm clicking on weight carried. Carrying capacity. 13 times 15 doesn't look like 390.
Yeah, no, it doesn't for me either. I got like 11 times 15. It's like
And then it's doubled for both of you guys.
Oh, it's already been doubled for the carrying
Yes.
capacity. I see what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So we just ask those two to carry.
I'd say, yeah, they can probably carry it.
Great.
I was thinking that like, it might be a little bit difficult, like actually picking it up wise, but if all four of you are there, you're able to like almost spot for them, but otherwise they're able to carry it.
With your legs.
I just imagine Miss
motivational
Fortune's like
skills.
on like a little Adirondack chair or something like that, sipping like a little coconut. You're doing great. Lift with your legs.
I'm baby.
Malek is in the crow's nest. We know that.
I'm not even there. I'm just shouting message at you.
We hear it in our head.
Goodbye.
Yeah. I will be your internal motivational speaker.
Missy's really going for the bard role.
You
Yeah,
just don't get the
charisma.
points for it.
You feel good, but you don't get any mechanical benefits.
Yeah. Just emotional ones.
So what do you guys do with the chest when you bring them aboard?
I think I'll check my chest really quickly to see if there's a diamond on there.
Alright, you open it up and you do not see a diamond.
No, there's no diamonds worth 300 gold.
Nope.
Okay.
There are gems, but no diamonds.
There
Oh.
might be 300 gold in order for you to buy a diamond.
Oh,
You could probably buy a few diamonds if you guys kept this gold.
So do we successfully get the gold to our ship?
From what I'm hearing, we've successfully finished the game.
Great.
How much gold's in there total?
Can we wait,
Can
hold
we
on.
know yet?
Do we also have all the pirates on board and tied
Yeah.
up?
Yeah, that was like
yes.
the first order of business. Yeah.
The
Brenna and our captain probably doing that.
well,
Tie
the
people up
members
like,
of
"What
the
are
crew.
you
The members of the crew were kind of like doing that while you guys were interrogating and finding treasure.
Phenomenal. So, was there anything else we needed to do before we can ship off?
Do we want to sink the ship? I mean, I don't really think there's a benefit or a risk to keeping it up. I just want to know if you guys want to sink a ship.
Gorgon primes the fireball. I can do that.
Keep that. I think you should keep that.
Okay.
I'm a little tapped on the high stuff.
Actually, wait, can I cast it again? I cannot. Never mind. I didn't prime a fireball.
You went to prime. You primed
Primes.
priming.
Primes a firebolt, and he's like, "What the heck?"
I don't see any need to sink it.
Okay. We want to keep it out here? Oh, what if we kept it out here and then people came to come see it and they were like, oh my god, it's a ghost ship. What if we make a ghost ship?
I did kill a couple people on that ship, so that could be possible.
Just by accident. Oh, we could build into it. Oh, that's cool.
We could like have Melika throw some daggers and tear up the masts, so that way it looks all spooky. Yeah.
You would lose the daggers. No.
Maybe
Then we could
just
have like a little
sail
tip
off.
jar for when people come and visit the ship.
Oh my god. Ship tip jar.
Yeah, and then we just come back every so often. It won't drift away. It's fine.
Maybe we just sail off then. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So if we're done, we ship off.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
because we're on a ship.
yeah. That's how it works, Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's even where that phrase comes from.
Oh.
Well, I
I
don't know.
think.
Amazon
We're,
bans.
we're not experts on ships.
So, to be clear, the two chests are just on the ship. They're not doing anything with them in particular. And then
I think.
the other ship you are just leaving there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I assume the chests are getting looted
Yeah,
at the
we're
speed
gonna.
of, Gorgon.
Yeah, I figure we can look at them once we start moving again. I don't want to spend the whole session sitting here interrogating a man
I want to
unsuccessfully.
roleplay counting each individual gold coin.
Okay, Alex, how fast can you count?
What'd you say?
How fast can you count?
How fast can I count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
I need a speed now demonstration.
I was counting how fast I could count to 100 in a minute.
Well, then the hard stop on that would be 60 seconds.
No, I think Gorgon would savor it. I think he would go more slowly.
Yeah, anyway,
Gordon
so we're
would
sailing
get
off.
in front of the pirate captain.
That's a good idea.
What?
When misfortune's
Ew,
more
and the captain's
deviant.
like, we had a ledger.
He finds a copper coin, he's like, here, just so I don't completely ruin your life. And then he throws the copper coin at the...
Oh, yikes.
Make sure to bite every gold coin just to,
to make sure it's gold. Every so often I find a chocolate coin. And I was like, ooh.
Nice.
Ooh, a piece of chocolate.
Oh, it's candy.
Anyway, so we're sailing off, Tom.
Okay.
We're going. And then we count the gold.
Yeah.
Tom has been calculating off screen for a bit.
Phenomenal.
Well, I have the
It was on
numbers.
tables, all
Remember,
of
I
the-
had a week to figure out the numbers, and I did
Yeah.
it like 10 minutes before we started.
Fantastic.
Nice.
As every
A
good
proper
DM.
way to DM.
Yeah.
Sounds right to me.
I'd say members of the crew, the ones that don't need to actually, that aren't need to actually run the ship, would probably join you because they're also curious.
Yeah, good luck keeping all that loot, y'all.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Gorgon, where would you direct everyone to put the chests? Would you just put them down on the deck and count them on the deck? Would you put them? Would you want to take them to our private?
Yeah, I was about to say, I'd probably take to our private areas, our rooms or whatever.
We had rooms. I don't remember. I
Gold
don't
counting
know.
party in my
Okay, so
room
there's-
tonight.
there's no
Are you
rooms.
being private to try and hide the treasure? Because they saw us take it across. They saw us ask
The
the
captain
pirate
can
about
come and
it.
oversee it if he wants, but
And then it's also their ship.
So it's our plunder.
There's also no private rooms. I
We take over
vaguely
the
remember
kitchen.
Tom saying that it was just a sleeping quarters deck, meaning everyone
Awkward.
just slept next to each other.
Okay, where are the captain quarters? We'll commandeer that.
There are rooms.
No, there were rooms, but they're
Yeah.
there's no one person's in this room kind of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a first one.
We're all bunking in groups of one sort or another.
Yeah, I
Gotcha.
think.
Okay, so I misunderstood that one.
Yeah, it's like. It was like me, Edelweiss, and Zanirian Throden, then Missy and Maleka.
Something.
And then Drenna got her own room.
Cool.
Yes.
So you didn't want to
Yeah.
sleep next to
Oh,
your
I do
alleged
remember
sister.
this.
Because
I
of
was
the
here.
No, it's gonna be weird. She's got cooties. Ew, gross. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
My point still stands. I think they know we have the treasure.
Well, we don't need to let them know how much treasure we have. We just have chests.
You needed big, heavy men to carry across.
Well, Gorgon was
Well, I was
one of
already
them
there.
that,
Yeah, I was already there.
Because it was Gorgon and Edelweiss. They have the powerful build.
Yeah, we needed the strongest players to carry these big chests across.
Oh, we're just efficient.
Are we trying to count the gold privately?
Yeah.
Do we
I guess so.
succeed in doing that?
I'd say it'd be very difficult to count it privately, just because, yeah, you are seen
They can
taking it
know.
across. And pretty much everyone was present on the deck at this point.
Yeah, but we did all the heavy lifting work. They can know we're counting it, but we want to do it privately.
You're trying real hard, man.
You're starting to sound like my younger sister.
Where would you like to count it?
Oh, are you talking to me?
I'm talking to the group, just in
Oh,
general.
okay. I had no qualms with where you were counting it. I just wanted the group to know that it was going to be difficult to hide the plunder.
I mean, I wouldn't mind I wouldn't mind just counting it here.
All right.
It would make sense. It would be easier since the crew is going to need a share.
Okay.
Eins. It's fine.
I'd say the captain would probably approach you. We can probably take this to my quarters and count it there, unless you've done so already.
We all glare at the captain and go, I'm sorry, did you hear us discussing this for a solid 5 minutes and say nothing?
I did say. I mean, Gordon did say we can come into the captain's quarters. Just without
Yeah, but
permission.
like commandeer,
No.
that's rude.
I don't know, Captain. I'm pretty sure Edelweiss has this. He's only started over 3 times.
No, I put them back because I think he said that we would be moving the box.
Yes, that's a good idea.
All right. So,
You don't have to carry it yourselves. We can assist you. And there's like
We're
3 or 4
walking.
people just around you.
we just
And-
walk into the
Guys,
captain's
like,
quarters.
Wait.
It's like when you're
Um,
trying to do a crowd surf, but like just one guy is holding on to you for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm also just imagining the I forget what they're called, like the dudes like carrying the coffin and dancing.
All bears, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly what I was thinking of.
But it's money.
Okay, so you take it to the captain's quarters.
Take it to the bridge.
So you're followed by, I'd say like 4 or 5 other people. So like the captain and then 4 or 5 other people. The others are either running the ship or helping Drenna watch the tied up pirates. So you take it to the captain's quarters. They assist with the counting. So the total is I'm gonna put this in roll 20, but it's 600 copper, 9,000 silver, 18,000 gold, 400 platinum.
Nice.
Platinum!
And there was a potion and a bunch of gems as well, right?
Yes. So there are 8 gems that are of a opaque blue color. If someone wants to try and identify what they are, they can make some kind of check.
You can do that. Like identify, you mean, or like just like trying to figure out what they are?
Is identify just spells? And
I
like
thought-
properties and such?
Can it like check if something is magical in nature, and then like what it does if
You
magical?
can choose one object that you must touch throughout casting the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you can learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item. I think it just tells you everything about the item.
It seemed just the magical effects. I think it's focused on the magical effects.
Okay.
Because you choose one object, then you must touch throughout the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic item or magic imbued item. You learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement, and how many charges it has, if any. If any spells are affecting it, if the item was created by a spell. Yes, it's all spell related. I'd say identify wouldn't be able to use here.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I'd say like a history check would be able to use to decipher if you've seen this type of gem before. And that's
Okay,
something
history
like
check.
anyone could do, I'd say.
All right.
While we're rolling this, how much did we each pay for passage on this ship?
I think I remember it being like 2 gold or something.
2 gold.
I think it was 1 gold for like the smaller people, like the kobolds and the wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Got it.
Yeah.
For my history check, I got
It's chump change now.
15 gold. 15 gold. 15 for history.
Okay. This isn't super rare of a gem, but these are jaspers.
Jasper gems.
And they usually go for 50 gold apiece. Does anyone
So the
wanna-
captain's in the quarter with us, right?
Yes, and with him like 4 or 5 others. I'd say 4.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else is either watching the pirates or running the ship.
Mm-hmm.
If we want to do this just really easily, we could split it 7 ways. The 7th going to the captain and the crew.
I was thinking similarly.
I would leave the math to you, Captain. I don't know how math works that way.
After we just said we'd divide it 7 ways and give him and his crew the smallest amount.
That's more math.
They didn't do any of the fire.
They weren't going to engage if they could
That
avoid
is
it.
true.
There's
Oh.
Ryan.
Hey, there she is.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Ooh, did that move anybody?
Hi,
Yeah,
welcome.
the-
We have a lot of money. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, we got
my
it, yeah. We're still on the ship.
broke apart. There it is.
Cool. My favorite.
We did just get a whole bunch of money, though.
I hear.
If my calculations are correct, the total value in gold pieces is 23,106 for everything.
Oh, wow. Okay.
23,106.
Yeah, I
Doll
mean,
hair.
it's possible I did that wrong, but I think that's it.
I trust that.
Oh,
I think it's right. It does divide 6 ways evenly.
I looked over to the Twitch and I was like, oh, someone's gonna tell Tom that they're all screwed up. I think he knows. He's away.
Working on it.
Yeah, that math does. If it divides evenly 6 ways, then it probably makes sense.
I
Yeah.
want everyone to look at.
Oh no, is that happening again?
As you should.
It's
Yeah.
Hello, we are back once again.
Ooh.
Hopefully, it'll be the last time that this happens tonight. I think we'll end
I want
before
you
it
guys
happens again. Knock on wood.
to know that
Um,
my sister saw us waving from outside the door and then started waving at me, and I was like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Everyone's waving."
Hi.
So we've counted all the gold.
Results are in.
Yes, this is quite the sum of gold. You're suggesting we split it amongst everyone?
Yep.
Go get drinks or something. I mean, you know, when we dock, like, you can't do that now, but...
Is this a dry boat?
They're gonna mutiny their own clients.
I mean, we just blew up that ship and killed a bunch of pirates. I don't think they're gonna try and fight us for it.
They don't know
that-
how many
they
third level
really
spell slots we
should.
have.
That reminds me, do you guys need help clearing bodies off the deck?
I hope those would have been taken care of.
I'll say that they were, but I'm gonna leave it up to the imagination of what they did with them. Because I don't know if they would have just kicked them off. Because a lot of the ones that were on the plank fell into the water when it dipped.
But,
So I think there was
Maybe
only
on
like 2 or
honor,
3 that was left on the boat.
honor among sailors, they gave him a burial at sea.
Maybe?
I'd say that's an option, yes. A likely one, I'd say. They might have asked the pirates, like, how would you like them sent off?
That's polite.
And turns out the captain is a necromancer, and he's like, "I don't want them to."
New crew members!
That'd be a cool concept. I gotta write that down.
That's pretty good.
I expect credit.
Well, whatever you seem fit for the 12 of us. I don't know how you plan on swinging it between amongst yourselves.
Well, I think we said we would try to split it 7 ways, with your crew getting a 7.
Make a persuasion check.
It gets worse the more we say it.
Yeah.
Origin gets ready to cast Cause Fear.
There's more than one person in
mean-
this room. Keep you in mind.
Yeah,
Like-
but they have to listen to the captain. Wait, how many people are in the
22
room?
total.
What was it? The total?
22 total.
Okay. I suppose that's fair. This isn't really much of our business. There's like I said, 12 of us on the ship, and you 6, 7 did most of the heavy lifting, taking care of the pirates, and we thank you for that. I think that's reasonable.
Great! Crobaton's gonna try and get as many of the gems as he can, by the way.
Now, have the kobolds been here while we're counting gold? Because I fear.
They are sitting there, mouths agape,
Yeah, they're
staring in
like,
awe. Yeah. Coach is sort of quietly weeping on the ground. So taken by the majesty before him.
Misfortune might also, because her family's set for life.
Coach and Misfortune are just weeping and like hugging each other.
Yeah, they're in the corner crying. Misfortune, I meant to say Maleka, because I didn't want to speak in the third person. Maleka, we just got, what is that, 6,600 gold for our entire family?
Hell yeah.
Oh god. I think we can leave the game now. I think Maleka.
Yeah, I think we're good.
I think
I'm out.
our storylines have been finished.
Thanks, y'all.
BD.
Sorry, I forgot to put it on vibrate.
It's okay, but I guess I have a tick that has to do ringtones.
No, it's okay.
So I know the approximation was 3,300. How much are you guys actually keeping? So you said like the difference might be able to go to the chip.
You mean like the remainder off that?
Yeah. From what you guys are actually taking.
The remainder adds up to like almost 6 gold pieces. Like it'd be 5.95 gold pieces.
That should go to us.
I mean, Thorn would say just give it to the captain and crew, but
3301 sounds like it would be a college credit course, and I don't want that. Let's make it 3300 even.
Which course?
3301, that sounds like algorithms. That sounds like computer algorithms. I don't like that.
so yeah, I guess if we're giving it to the crew, they get an additional 5 gold pieces, 9 silver pieces, and 5 copper pieces.
Oh, fun.
And how much are you each getting? Like, so how much can each person add?
3,300.
Yeah, but coin-wise.
Jack.
Hmm.
Are we
Is
just
that-
taking that in gold?
We can't just take it in gold because of the platinum, so we'd have to split the platinum up in some fashion. But we can just say we give them the copper and silver to make everybody's life easier.
Gorgon will take like 100 platinum out of his 3,300.
Do we want to figure out this math? Off
Yeah, we can do this off
screen?
screen.
do this off screen.
Yeah. This sounds like
I don't know. I
the
feel
computer
like
science we just gotta get together.
No.
Josh, did you add?
And the theater major will wait for the message with the results. Thank you.
As well, the art major.
Josh, did you add the gems in the gold?
Can I change my major?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
why I'm getting
'cause-
confused.
Yeah,
So
I had
I
the
didn't
gem
have
in-
3,300.
yeah.
Mary, to answer your question, the art major accepts all math major dropouts.
Cool, great. Bye. Badoo leaves the call.
So I got that 3D.
Yes, so we'll figure it out off stream, but I'd say the gems, the gems in the potion, you guys could keep, and then just split the gold between the 7. If that
It's a
makes sense.
red potion.
Yes.
Does it look familiar?
Make either a medicine or a Arcana check.
Can people who are good at that also do that?
Can I do medicine?
I'm sorry, I just put a whopper in my mouth.
Oh, you said medicine? I'll take a.
God, I haven't had a Whopper in years.
I'd prefer a Malteser. That's an 8.
You know,
Mary, I was very
assume-
confused because I just had a Whopper from Burger King.
Yeah, I got really
And I was like,
confused, too.
huh?
I got really
Oh,
confused. I was
Whopper.
thinking a Whopper from Burger King.
I have a bar of leftover Halloween candy.
Both are not sponsors.
Sorry.
Let me tell you.
Malteser,
Candy.
if you want to sponsor us though, Maltesers only.
Medicine or Arcana
At
checks?
Mary's mom.
My medicine was a 7.
Okay.
8?
Okay.
Dirty 20 medicine.
Okay. Gorgon? Alex,
I'm sorry, what?
what'd you roll?
For medicine, I only had a +1, but 18. Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
so
it was
I'm a
Arcana
doctor,
or
everybody.
medicine.
Arcana
What?
or medicine.
Oh, in that case, 24.
Okay, so Edelweiss and Gorgon, yes, it does look a bit familiar to you. You'd be able to recognize this as a potion of supreme healing.
Ooh.
Apparently, they were just holding on to
Oh.
that for some reason.
Cleric?
What?
That's for you.
Oh!
I feel like it should be.
I just store all of the healing. Does anybody else want this? I mean, I have all of these medic packs. And I can just, like, touch myself and heal. Touch the wound and heal.
The immediate regret on your face is so pure.
I'm sorry, Pokey.
He just gets immediate sense of relief.
Should we
Riley.
explain that for Riley?
Yeah.
Huh?
Pokemon is watching.
No, not even.
That's it.
Pokemon is subscribed.
She subbed.
Subscribe.
Someone gifted a sub to Pokemon, which, if you don't know, is a pretty popular
Yeah.
streamer. Yeah.
How did she get one? What?
You can just gift some. You can specify who you can gift a sub to, or just gift it randomly, and someone just put Pokey.
Yep.
So for November, it's Pokey Subvember.
Wow.
Okay.
Tom, I need you to hashtag that at the end of the
Yeah.
videos when
Now
they go on YouTube.
now there's like edits we
God.
have to make for this theme
No,
month.
it just feels like we're trying to glide off her success, which is such garbage. It's such
You're right.
garbage. No hashtag Pokemon for no reason.
We just really enjoy her as a content creator and would love if she were to hang out with us, right? Just hang out and chat, right? That's all we care
Yeah,
about.
truly. If you want to
More women in streaming.
But
I just want to exploit her popularity for monetary
wait.
gain.
no, you can't say that live.
More women in streaming. I spent it all on
Anyways.
gambling.
So I can cast like a spell called Cure Wounds where I touch the wound and it heals, and I have these medical packs. And does
Yeah,
anybody
it
else
sounds like
want
you're
a
the
big
most
one?
responsible person to be holding that.
The next encounter, Edelweiss is gonna go down. I'm calling it.
Does he?
We get like a flash forward.
I'm gonna give this one to Stroden, so that way he doesn't need to use his lay on hands on himself.
Oh, alright. Thank you.
Spread the healing around. Imbro's got your back.
What?
What?
He still doesn't know what that is.
The worst part is that like I'd want this to be the group name, but there's three of,
Himbros United.
three of these people are either atheist or agnostic, so and definitely
And
not
only two of
Rose.
them are him bros.
Yeah. So you guys get a spin-off series called Himbros.
Where we move to LA and become roommates.
They were roommates.
And they were roommates.
Oh my god.
We solve crime.
Right. Good cop and good cop.
You have hijinks.
Good cop, and then there's Gorgon.
The problem is all of this can happen. There is Crobaton LA.
Yeah. Ecker?
Crobaton Ecricker. What's up?
Wow, it's like Law and Order SVU.
It's like the new GTA game. It just takes place in a city.
No, it's more. It's not like SVU. It's like NCIS.
Yep.
Oh, you're right. You're
Because
right.
they have in LA. They have in New Orleans.
You're right. Oh no.
The ASPCA.
All right. Before Discord crashes again, I do want to continue with the session and.
What a concept! You want to play D&D today? Are you serious?
Every hour.
Better than or worse than having
something-
the weekly storms.
Yeah, I was gonna say something worse than storms found us.
Oh
Beautiful.
no.
Anyway, so you guys have counted the gold for all intents and purposes. You all have that on your person now. It's roughly 3,000. Is there anything you want to do the rest of this day?
How many more days do we have till we get to Ardwar?
This is day 7.
This was day 7. And it was supposed
So
to
this
take
is the
8
last
days.
day? So tomorrow is the last day.
hit.
Or tomorrow we hit Boatwright.
Yeah,
not
it's tomorrow you
Boatwright,
get to Boatwright.
Ardwar.
You did a complete
I think we
E-week,
might have had an extra day added on,
Mhm.
right?
maybe.
So tomorrow would have been the day we got there, but it's gonna be the day after. No.
Okay.
Yes.
That sounds right.
So 2 days later,
For the rest of the day, Throne will just be, I guess, helping cook, maybe helping clean up, and then just monitoring the kobolds so they don't go too crazy with their horde.
Can Zenny help guard prisoners?
Yes, you can.
Cool. I do that.
Gorgon at the end will actually go up to Edelweiss and ask him something. And he'll go up and say, "Hey, Edelweiss, by any chance, let's say, like, we go ahead and talk to my allegedly still alive mother, and there's nothing we can do. What are the odds that say we just let her die? But hear me out. We just revive her."
doesn't
I-
it just
So-
bring
so-
you straight back to the state you
I-
were
I
in
know-
before?
Yes, it does. Yes, we talked
Gorgon's
about this
not a
as
healer.
a group, but I know we haven't talked about it in character, and I know
I
Gorgon
don't
doesn't know how
remember
healing
this
magic
at all.
works.
I apologize. But I
Um,
guess we are talking about this as a character now.
Here
From
it
what
is.
I'm aware of, and of course I haven't done it yet, but if I were to bring someone back to life, it would not fully restore them. It would just bring them back to the brink of death. It would not heal them of any ailments either. So, most likely she would die again within minutes of the same things that she just died of.
Continue her suffering.
Yeah, that's horrifying.
There's like a cartoon, I don't know if any of y'all watch Tom Scott, where there's something that has to do with that. But anyway, they say, okay, well, was worth a shot anyway. Is there any ideas as to what this could be?
Without seeing the individual in person, I wouldn't really know. I would have to do some sort of checkup. Would you want me to read final rites? If it comes down to this?
Sure, I don't care.
I kind of want to inside check that.
Alright. Go ahead.
24 total.
24 total. You get the sense that Gorgon, like, is more or less resentful of his family. So while he does probably have feelings for what's going on, he probably just doesn't really have a whole lot of care for what is going to happen at Art War. He just wants to get this done and over with as soon as possible.
So after all of this is done, however that ends, do you want to like stick around for a little bit? Make sure
No,
they're
not
good
particularly.
Go. Okay.
Yes.
Not much of a family man, huh?
No, not particularly.
Do you want to talk about it?
I mean, there's not really much to tell. My father was a bootmaker and wanted me to be one too. Any chance I got to express my own interests, he would just basically burn every book I found or berate me in some way. My mother was just more or less indifferent. I always got a sense of mild disappointment from her that she didn't want to continue the family business. To be honest, I'm still skeptical if Drenna's even honest with my parents being alive. It's just weird. What orc lives that long?
I wouldn't know. I mean, I suppose being a bootmaker, you probably don't run into many dangerous times. Except for maybe like self-inflicted.
Well, it's hardly a healthy source of income by any means.
Yeah, everyone has shoes and they don't need them. Okay. Is that where this whole thing happened?
No.
Insight check.
Okay.
This is just Edelweiss is never believing you finally coming to light. 17 total.
He's telling the truth. As far as you know, anyway.
Fun. And no parents' fault. Okay. Is there anything you think we should know about your family before we show up? I mean, aside from the whole, they don't like you for some reason.
Well, they don't like me because I didn't want to do the family business.
You know what I mean.
My father's a hard ass and my mother's a cold-hearted bitch.
Ooh. Is that still your family, Gorgon?
Yeah. I found better family. And then he kind of just walks off after that.
Edelweiss is going to scratch a little smiley face into his staff.
Wow, alright.
A memory.
It's a rental. It's a rental. That's all I wanted to do.
Okay.
Okay.
Pun completely intended. Other than that, the next 2 days will be smooth sailing.
Are you sure? We don't need to roll for random encounters?
I thought about it, but we have like 8 minutes left, and I definitely want to be in Art War next session.
I wonder why.
I'm just gonna say they're bones days.
I mean, I can roll for that. Bones and... Yeah, I'd say that's bones. I don't know. I was rolling for higher or lower than 10, and I rolled a 10, so I don't know if that's bones or no bones, so I'll say it's bones.
It's no. Oddly enough.
It is no. But God said otherwise.
Regardless of boniness, it is now the 10th of Nariel? Question mark?
Yes.
Cool.
Fun.
So, the morning that you all arrive on or across the horizon, you can see the landmass that is unnamed as far as I'm concerned, because I never decided on what it's called. But
Not anymore.
I thought about like something Golbat related, but I never did.
2 players live on this continent, Tom.
One lived on that continent. The other one did still live there.
That's fair.
It's like
That's
one and a
fair.
half. You can see a small dock compared to the size of boat rides. Like this one, you can pretty much see like all in one complete view, whereas boat rides was like more like a long boardwalk. You can see a few smaller ships, so you'd guess like a cargo ship like this one, although on the larger side, but on the larger side of terms with ships, but smaller in terms of the cargo class. It still would fit nicely here. A lot of the roofs, kind of like a thatched look to them. However, Gorgon would know that that's more for decoration. That's an old way of roofing that they don't use anymore, but they still keep the thatch for historic purposes. Traditional, I'll say, instead of historic. But the houses are they don't seem as elegant as the ones you would have seen in Boatwright, but they seem like sturdy, built. They're made to last. Several will have a instead of being like almost like a square base, will be almost like octagonal based, and has a roof that goes down as an octagon, because shapes. And along the edges are like wooden beams that kind of stretch down towards the end of the roof line. As far as people, you see, at least at the docks, you see several humans, Dragonborn. Where was the list I had? There we go. Yes, some humans, some Dragonborn, some Goliath. But I'd say like mostly Orc.
Gray orcs, right?
Yes. But as you get closer, you can see the docks made out of wood, not as refined as boatwright stock, but again, sturdy, built to last. Not really favoring prettiness when it comes to a lot of things here. But there's nothing else you want to do on the boat. I'd say you're able to make your way into the streets of Artwar. But that is where we will pick up next week.
We made it.
Hooray!
No way.
Okay.
I helped.
Yes, thank you, Riley, for...
You were
Sure,
here.
I mean, if anything, there's like a lot less that we have to explain within like the next week.
Yeah.
But thanks everyone for hanging out. If you are on Twitch, don't forget to follow and maybe subscribe. Join the Pokimane as one of our subscribers. We go live on Twitch Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure that you changed back your clocks last weekend, because Otherwise, you might be confused. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and ring that bell. Episodes go live on YouTube at 6 p.m. the Friday following the episode on Wednesday as a YouTube premiere. So you can come hang out in the chat there. Usually we kind of give a little bit of insight of what we were doing or thinking and making fun of our decisions. Everyone can follow me on Twitter and join the Discord. That's a great place to know when I go live, and hence when we go live. And Mare makes cool art. Am I forgetting anything else?
Sometimes.
You've made cool art, and I assume you will in the future.
I can only hope. Mary's been waiting for something from me for like 2 years now. And
Just let me know when I have to send you my additional details, because my commission was the hottest mess that's ever been sent to you.
Yikes.
Is there anything else anyone has?
Nope.
Okay. Then we can call the session and the stream there. We will see you all next week.
This is
Hi.
the end of Crobaton. We really had a lot of fun, but now it's time to go get gone.
Or Discord breaks.
Crobaton, ton, the end of Crobaton. Welcome, Pokemon, the end of Crobaton with
all right,
Tom.
we got a minute to